It's been 84 years.
I really feel like I love the Open. Fuck, I'm tired. How did we do that for 5 weeks?
When did they stop doing 5-week opens?
Was it 20? What was the year they had 2? I feel like it was the year before that.
2020. So 2019?
Maybe. Yeah. Yep. I reckon.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was...
It's a lot. I was talking to Hannah the other day because she was obviously only a baby teenager when she first started, and she loves the Open, and she said she got really upset when they changed it from 5 to 3, like felt it in her body.
That was weird. Did you hear that?
Yeah. I
What?
feel like it was
The
me.
little buzz.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, maybe it's the chords being weird. Maybe just...
Don't touch anything. Said she got really upset when they changed it. It's back.
Weird.
Is it me?
I don't know.
From 5 weeks to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then she was in the kitchen the other day. She's like, I'm so tired. I'm so glad it's not 5 weeks anymore. I was like, yeah, I know.
5 weeks is a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah. I also loved it though.
The 5 weeks. See, I was done by week 4. I was like, I don't care anymore.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much.
I'm
Yeah.
just looking. 2021 was the first year they had 3.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay. So 2020 was the
2020.
last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, crazy.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't think, well, this year, it wouldn't be the Open without something just thrown in the middle like a
Maybe cyclone.
Cyclone Alfred.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
My favourite part about the cyclone was the blow it back.
That kept me entertained for days.
Blow it back, what's it called? Group
Like a
event.
yeah. So
It's a Facebook event.
for those who don't live here in Queensland,
Oh, it
or
made
in
international
Australia,
news.
we were hit with a cyclone. Well, looming cyclone partway through the Open. So week 2, I think. Yeah, week 2. We hold the Open on Saturday. We started getting warnings on like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday-ish. By Thursday, everything was kind of shutting down. We were just like waiting for this cyclone. And someone on Facebook made a group, blow back at Cyclone Alfred. And there was like 100,000 people in there. Like it was huge. And it was so fucking funny.
It was hilarious. So, did you see the clip of her on the Today Show?
Yeah.
She made the news. It was very funny.
was
The
So
girl that
great.
made the group.
Yeah.
And every time the cyclone like on the radar changed direction a little bit, everyone would like post on the group, we're doing it guys, keep going, keep up the good work. Or every time it would like come in a little harder, they'd be like, night shift, where you at? It's just so good.
It's fucking hilarious.
Oh God.
And then the other part of the cyclone that was excellent was how everyone internationally views Australians as not serious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's like, Australia, stay indoors. And then we're all out
At the beach.
at the beach, going down hill on mudslides. Yeah, it's very funny.
It's ridiculous.
But it was just a bit windy up here. And
Yeah.
a bit rainy.
We got a bit of rain kind of afterwards, hey, but nothing too bad during.
That was stressful.
It
It felt COVID-y
Felt
for
COVID-y,
me.
yeah.
Didn't like it.
Yeah.
Brought back terrible feelings.
Yeah, like that day we had
Just like not being in control of
Yeah.
anything and not knowing what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
that day we like locked up and I was like, see ya.
See you, don't know when.
See you whenever. Like it was that night, but you know,
Yeah.
it's just like weird.
Don't know when I'll see
Yeah.
you. See you for dinner.
For dinner, probably.
Come
but-
over. That's what happened.
Yeah, strange times.
Yeah, it was super weird. So yeah, it's always funny that not last year's Open, was it year before, or was it 2022? There was in the middle of the Open, we also had
22 would have been, yeah.
the flooding.
The floods,
which
yeah,
was the same
that's
time
right.
we had floods this year. Luckily, we didn't. Yeah, the shed actually had too much, like where we located had too much rain come in, so we were doing wall walks on a slippery fucking wall,
Yeah.
and the floor was wet.
Yeah.
like it was.
It was
Yeah,
saturated, that's right.
so not that the Open isn't stressful enough to run. We just like to add in some.
Weather events.
Yeah.
Severe weather.
Yeah. Crazy times.
Yeah. But all in all, what did you think of the Open?
Yeah, I thought, I mean, I was happy. It's the first one I've been able to do for a couple of years. So that was exciting for me.
Getting a weird buzz going
Yeah,
on.
there is a
It's
weird buzz.
Stop it.
Still happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like comes periodically, but that's all right. I don't know if it like comes in and comes out.
Sure. No.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, first one I've been able to do for a few years. So I was just like stoked either way.
Stoked to be here.
Mm.
Stoked to participate.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And what do you think of the workouts?
Yeah, they were really tough. Tough. Week 1.
Week 1 was
Just a lot. I think it's quite different to when I did it a few years ago. Even just like quite low skill, high fitness. Whereas I feel like even just a few years ago, so the last one I did was 2022. There was maybe more heavy barbell or more skill work, but now it doesn't seem to be that. It's very, which is the pyramid, like fitness based. So
Yeah.
just different, I think.
Yeah. So week 1 was as many reps as you can in 15 minutes, 3 burpees over the dumbbell, 3 dumbbell hang clean and jerk, 30-foot walking lunge, which was 2 lots of 15 feet, and then add 3 reps to the burpees and hang clean to overheads. I think you're right. Like so much more fitness based, but the fittest and the strongest still come out on top because that dumbbell they can do by the end of it.
It's like not a problem. Yeah.
Not a problem after completing that many burpees. So I think it's like, I think people that are strong are pissed off,
Yes.
but you got to be fit, bro.
It's not
That's the
a
whole
strength
point.
sport. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, but it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
So I think that was disgusting. That workout, that was filthy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
was
It
good.
was tough. Did you do it again?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
We all
it.
did it again, didn't we?
I didn't feel good that first week. I think we both felt like we were getting sick.
Yeah. Yes. On that first Saturday.
Yeah.
And then still on the Monday, I wasn't great.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Um,
God, it was a year ago at least.
At least. But yes, we both did better
Yeah.
on the first workout. And then the second workout was during Cyclone Alfred. That wasn't a cyclone on the Sunny Coast.
Yeah, that's right. So we got the workout announcement Friday morning and we were kind of on standby to shut the gym down. So Thursday we were like, taking it kind of class by class. And then Friday morning it was really windy in here. I worked early and I messaged you and I was like, this is getting a bit hairy. Like there's shit flying around outside a little bit. And then it would like kind of like calm down and then it would come back and it would calm down. And so you ended up coming in and then...
Was that Thursday?
Oh, was it Thursday?
I don't know. Was it Friday?
No, we wouldn't have had the workout Thursday. It would have been Friday.
Yep.
And then you guys were going to do it and I was going to wait, but I'm glad I didn't wait because I wouldn't have done it otherwise probably. So all the coaches were like, let's just fucking do it and then we'll just figure it out. So we did it that first thing that morning.
So, yeah. We shut the gym.
After that. Yep.
Crazy. And that one was a 22.3 repeat. So it had the climbing pull-ups into chest to bars, into bar muscle-ups with double unders and thrusters. Thrusters going up in weight. And I remember doing that in 22 and the same complaint was like, no, barbell's not heavy enough. Okay, let's talk at that last barbell weight and tell me if that doesn't feel heavy enough for you. But that was cool. We both got better than our 22 score. I attempted to repeat on the Monday because I felt like I could have done better and I bitched out at 8 minutes.
And I also attempted a repeat and did not finish it.
Oh yeah, you didn't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both bitched out of that.
Yeah.
Because like like if you're doing the repeat, you're like, oh, I feel like I can do better. And then when you're in it, you're like, oh, this hurts a bit too much for this point. Yeah, and I try to, and like we always say, and we always have said, if you're going to repeat, you've got to know there's something that you can change.
Like don't just do the same thing again.
Yeah, like what's the point of just like trying to do better? You got to have like a reason that you think you can do better. So I tried a different method. I don't remember what I did differently. Oh, I broke up the thrust.
You did more breaks, I think, the second time.
Every time
Got
I
real
stopped.
dumb.
Yeah, I got real dumb.
So
Every
like
time
had
I
a
stopped, it hurt more.
we had a plan. I was like, you're going to do like this, drop like this, drop down, this, blah, blah, jumps up for us. First set doesn't do what we agreed on.
Yeah, because I think, the first time I did 2 sets of everything. And then I was like, let's do 3 sets. And then I think it was supposed to be 8, 7, 6 for the pull-ups. My first set of pull-ups, I jump up and did 7 instead of 8. Candace was like, you're supposed to do,
Whoa.
settle down. You're supposed to do 8. And I was like, good. Fucked up the start.
Great.
Perfect. And then the final workout, which was only Saturday just gone. So the most fresh.
Wow. What is happening over there?
Playing videos on my phone. We had 25 wall walks in total, 100 calories on the row in total, deadlifts, cleans, and snatches with a 20-minute cap.
Wait, that was fucked. That
It
was
hurt so much.
hard. Oh my God.
And again, like, yes, technically not a super heavy barbell anywhere, but man, if you can lift heavy and you're fit, you'll be able to do that workout fast.
Yeah.
And talk about fast.
Holy
Holy.
Jesus.
So time cap of 20 minutes and Dallin Pepper did it in 9 minutes 20, I think. And there are, like we were talking about it just the other day, like the fitness level around the world, like there was always like the elite of the elite of the elite, and they were always like the 0.001% of people, and they were just always minutes above everyone else. And now that realm, like those people, it's getting deeper in that depth. There's like in a few years, like in 2 to 3 years, I just feel like the depth of that level of fitness, like people that did that last workout, like females under 12 minutes, there's so many.
It's crazy.
It's insanity.
Ugh, I can't even fathom that level of fitness. Like it's wild.
It's insane. It's so impressive. But the other thing I was going to say about all those workouts, I loved the Open this year. I loved every single workout for our members.
Yeah, the last 2 to 3 years have been so accessible for Gen Pop, which is awesome. Like so many people able to do RX that maybe haven't been able to before.
Yep.
Which is really, really cool.
It's excellent.
And like a good push into RX as well. Like
Yeah.
it's a weight that's like heavy but doable, or a skill that's challenging but still doable, and not just doing one and having to rest for 9 minutes.
Yeah.
So that was really cool to see.
Yep. Absolutely. And like wall walks are more accessible than something like a strict handstand push-up.
Yeah.
But it's still like testing.
Still hard. Yeah.
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 So it's very great. So hopefully they keep that going, and it'll be really cool to run the Community Cup in, I think that's in a few months, isn't it?
First week of June, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. Did you see what they announced this morning with that though?
Yeah. I did just read that
That's
email.
interesting. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
They've got you can submit so as affiliate owners and coaches, you get to choose the workouts. So you can submit and they will choose like workouts. So it's going to be written by the community for the community.
Nice.
So we'll see how that goes. A little bit scary because I feel like everyone's just going to want to send pain caves. Probably just be thrusters and rowing.
Just
so
stupid shit.
hopefully it's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be a few months away. So hopefully we'll have a good time with that.
Will you submit a workout, do you think?
No, I don't love programming. She does. Do you still like programming?
Yeah. I like doing it for people, like specific people. I don't think I
Individuals.
like it on that.
Like a whole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do it together.
Yeah. I will think about it.
Do
What would
the-
I like to do?
Do the hopper?
I'll do a proper
Just do
hopper, yeah.
that. Do a proper hopper.
We'll just put in 100 of our own workouts
Yeah.
and choose one out of it.
Choose the best one.
Love it.
Yeah. Did you have a favourite of the three for yourself personally?
The favorite to do out of the three would probably be the second one because it's the most fun. Has
Yeah.
like the most fun things, being pull-ups, chest to bars, and bar muscle ups. I would find that the most fun. But favorite like test would probably be the last one.
Yeah.
I think. What about you?
I think favourite to do maybe the first one, but then I think best test was the last one.
Favorite to do was the first one. Sick fuck. Why?
I really like burpees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
I do.
Like they're
I do.
fine. I can't say I really like them. And yeah, and I think I would say even though that's technically like a 3 movement workout, like a triplet, I would say it just feels like a couplet.
Yeah, the lunges weren't like enough to be a separator for anything.
So I feel like those 2 movements back to back with the hang clean and jerk and the burpees were just a little bit too spicy for my liking. That's definitely my least favorite.
Really?
Oh, by far.
No, I think I don't know, just that last workout was yuck.
Didn't like that one.
No.
If you take away that last row,
Yeah,
was
fuck yeah, that'd be a
good
good time. Yeah.
but yeah, you just got to like ignore that last 3 minutes, just like wipe it out.
Every time I finished. I did it twice. I did it on the Saturday
yeah,
and then again on the Monday. I'm so stupid when I'm working out, like
so
so
funny.
dumb. On the Saturday, in my head, I had already done the deadlifts. So I got off the row, I did the wall walks, was time for the deadlifts. But in my head, I was like, you've only got power cleans and snatches to go. And then as I was walking to the deadlift bar, I was like, that's the wrong barbell. And Mandy's like, there it is. And I was like, it's wrong. That's the deadlift bar. I've already done them. I was so confused.
But what what came out of her mouth was like the bar, and I was like, "Yep, there it is."
Like, pick it up.
So I didn't know she thought it was wrong. I was like, "Yeah, there's your bar, babes."
It's right there in front of you.
5 times. Up and down.
It's funny. Yeah, it's
So
just,
funny.
It's just like not normal workouts. It's just like like you get the workout dumbs, but it's more extreme in competition workouts. And the other thing you did, which I thought was hilarious, you were like on the rower at the start, but you had your towel chucked on the rower, like a full size towel. It was on like the rower, and she's pulling it. And then I was looking at the towel and I was like, that's a fucking stupid place to put a towel, but I'm going to leave it there because that's obviously where she wants it. And then she's rowing, and then the towel got like stuck in the chain, and she's like, "Oh, row won't work." And I was like, "It's your towel." And then the
dumb.
repeat of this same workout, she's sending the last 50 cal, so she's on the row and she's doing it, she's killing it, she's making up time, she's doing better than what she did. And I'm like with her, and then she's like in her row, like this last 50 cal, like last probably 30, 25 cal, she's pulling and she starts going like this, like taking her hand off the row, and she's like shaking her hand. I was like, oh my God, she has nerve damage. She can't feel her hand. What's happened?
Something's wrong.
It's like, what's wrong? She's having a stroke. It's the wrong arm. It's fine. And she just kept shaking her hand and putting her hand back on the row handle. And then she did it one more time. I was like, what's wrong? And she's like, hair. And I was like, who fucking cares? Just leave the hair
It's a piece of
there.
her hair, and it was like strangling my, like it just was, all I could feel was this piece of fucking blonde hair on my hand.
I love that she felt it was blonde.
It was blonde.
It was just a piece of me with you doing the workout. That's all it was.
You know, when there's like a hair on you, you cannot think
Yeah.
about anything else. It was like that. And I was like,
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
It's very funny.
So silly.
Just the workout dumbs are very, very strong.
Very much.
Things that, did anyone overly impress you in the gym? Was anything cool throughout the 3 weeks that you loved that happened inside of our affiliate walls?
I think I always love seeing new people do the open because it's their first. I think I remember my first open and how like
Just ignore it. I don't know what that
how
buzzing
like
is.
I don't know, it just feels like for me it was like this is my thing, like I love this so much, so like seeing other people experience that I think is really cool.
Yeah.
So all of the new people, the last workout particularly, I was with one of our new members, Brooklyn, who did it, and she had never done a wall walk before, like just so many new things, and she absolutely smashed it. And she was walking back to the wall for her last set of wall walks, and she started crying a little bit. She's like, everyone just keeps yelling at me. And I was like, just don't worry about it, babe.
They're cheering for you, girl. They're
They're just
cheering.
yelling. So funny.
But yeah, she's going to be a little forced to.
Yeah, so cool to see.
So I think everyone was just so excited to get
Yes.
behind her and see how far she got in her first, like that sort of
Yeah.
workout. Like to be able for her to do that workout as written and being as new as
Yeah,
she
at those
is.
weights as well. So impressive.
Yeah, so I think everyone was just very excited to see how far she was getting on.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a fair few people, few newbies take it on, which was really cool to see. Yeah, I just love that it's the same. Like it's the same thing that we do inside of the gym and our 4 walls every single day. It's the same fucking thing. It's exactly the same, but it means so much more.
Yeah.
I love that, but I also hope that people take, like the thing I hope people take with them after the open every year is that you can apply the same importance that you put on this to your daily training and daily life. And I can see that happen after the open. Obviously you have like the couple of weeks where you feel like a piece of shit and hate your life and you think you're like the worst, most unfit person in the world. That's normal. But then after and then after that you get like this like, oh, like I worked this hard.
Yeah. What am I going to do about it now? Yeah.
So yeah, you're going to get like a bit of a boost, and you're going to find those movements that you found really challenging, or the things that came up in the open that you didn't want to see. You did it anyway, and then you're like, oh, okay, I can do it. I'm just not as good at it as I'd like to be. I'm going to make sure I work on this now.
Yeah.
So I do hope that that's what people take from it, and they don't live in the I'm a piece of shit part. They move on with their life from that and continue striving for more. But yeah, it's just so fascinating to me that like you can be doing a workout in the gym and no one blinks an eye, but when you do the open workout, everyone's watching you. Why? What is it? Is that person, is their intentionality behind the workout that much better and that much more captivating that people want to see it? Or is it that everyone's like, oh, I'm about to do that, so I need to see what it looks like?
Yeah,
like,
maybe a little both.
So I find that really fascinating, that it's the same as everyday workouts, but because there's a worldwide leaderboard, we all want to know.
Yeah.
Like we want to see it.
Yeah.
We want to see what happens.
Yeah. I think it's that, like from CrossFit Journal, like men will die for points. Like we'll just work so much harder in workouts when it matters.
Yeah.
Even though we want people to give that effort all the time, like something different happens in that. So maybe that we're just drawn to, like just drawn to that.
It's fascinating. It's very cool. But I always feel after the open, I feel a little bit trashed, obviously, but then it's like you learn that there's this whole extra gear that you have that you didn't know you had. And then you're reminded that you have it. Like that last row, like no one works that fucking hard on a rower. If you got to the rower on that workout, no one works that hard in a workout, which we don't want you to all the time and blah, blah, blah.
But just know that you can if you need to, or if you want to.
Yeah. Which is, it's very cool.
It is very cool.
I do love it.
What do you recommend? We kind of touched on it already. People to do now with that. So like, let's say, did the open, trashed this week, a little bit trashed next week, but then they've done some reflecting. They want to get better at like X, Y, Z. What do you recommend they do now? Where do they go?
Talk to us. Come and have a chat. You got to the chest bars, you didn't do as well as you wanted to, let's say in workout 2. Let us help you make a plan, help you out with, working towards actually getting better at it. Because like, yes, if you come to the gym 5 or 6 days a week and your eating's on point and you're sleeping well and you're recovering well and all that, you will continue to get better. But if you have a specific movement you want to work on, you will get better if you do it more. You just got to make sure you're not overdoing it, which is what we can help with. But you need to be practicing intentionally, not under fatigue, especially with gymnastics things. And we can help with that.
Yeah. And I think nutrition is also another really big one. Like for a lot of people, just ability to move well or ability to sustain movement over a long period of time is an issue. And I think for some, like dialing in nutrition will make a really big difference for that.
Absolutely. And I think it's always like we could just play a recording. It's always the same shit that we say, but
I mean, we can if we want to.
It's the truth. Is the reason why we always go back to it. Like a lot of people are focused on those tiny little things like getting a chest to bar, but if you're not nailing all the things all of the time, well, not all the time, but you're trying your best to nail coming to the gym, eating well and sustaining, making sure you're eating enough, but enough of the right things. Like if you don't know what that means, then you need to talk to someone who does, nutrition coach, to help you out with what to do there. Because like, don't come to the gym, smash yourself 5 or 6 days a week and then get Macca's on the way home every day. Like it's a complete waste of time.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be getting any closer to that chest to bar if you're doing that. And sleep and recovery and
Blip, 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 blip.
And I think another thing, because people will be trashed, is like make sure you listen to your body and you're only putting in what you have, and don't be like, if your performance or you feel like you're going backwards in terms of your ability to push yourself, like pull the intensity back, keep coming to the gym, pull back. Doesn't mean stop coming. Just means give yourself a couple weeks to fully reset, recover, whatever you want to call it, because it is very taxing. It's not just like if you're like, oh, but it was only a 20-minute workout. No, it was the time that you've put in stress thinking about the workout. It's the workout itself. It's the, not recovering the best because you, whatever, after the workout. All of those things, like, it does take a toll.
Yeah, it's a stressful couple of weeks, whether you're competitive or not, just because of like the mental load that goes with it. I think like watching videos and like talking about it and thinking about it and listening to podcasts about it, like it all adds up.
Absolutely.
So it's okay to not feel good for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and it's
But
okay.
it's not
to
okay to
pull
not
back.
show up because of
No.
that.
Yeah, you got to still show up, just where you're at.
Yeah.
And just put in what you can and
Yeah.
focus on moving very well,
Yeah.
like in this time, and focus on your mobility and all of those things. Sound like a
those good
fucking
things.
broken record. A nagging wife.
That's what we're here for. I
Just nagging. Anything else on the open?
don't think so.
Overall, happy?
Happy. Yeah. Yeah. Happy, not satisfied, but that's okay.
Never will be.
No.
That's what makes you you.
Yeah.
Competitive edge.
Yeah.
Happy, not satisfied.
Yes, ma'am.
Happy with the effort.
Yes, very.
Never satisfied.
Never satisfied. It's like so happy with how my body held up because going back to year before last year and last year, like couldn't do a burpee this time last year without pain. So it's pretty cool.
To be able to
When
do
you put it into
a burpee
that
workout twice.
perspective. Yeah. And to do those workouts, something else I hadn't thought about until I spoke to my coach, like back to back with only a day or two in between and not have any pain. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It's very fucking
It's
cool.
cool to see you like
Yeah.
back out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, after 2 years.
Yeah.
of
It's
not.
crazy.
Sure, we forgot
Even
what to do even.
Pardon?
Did you forget what to do?
Oh, yeah. I was just like,
Bit overwhelmed.
yeah, I think so. Yeah. I was just a lot. I was like, oh, I forgot how many people fucking come to this thing. There's a lot of people, a lot of colour here.
A lot of people staring at me. Oh, and then right before, I don't know if you'll care if I say this, but I'm
That's
telling
fine.
everyone anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Right before fucking workout 3, I was about to judge her and she goes, hey, can I turn my rower around? Do you think it's okay if I turn my rower around? I was like, what? She's like, just face it around. I was like, yep, absolutely we can. I'll just tell everybody. And she was like, no, it's okay. It's all right. We'll just leave it there. And I was like, we can definitely turn it around. It's no problem. We'll just tell everyone that you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed. She's like, no, leave it there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I was like, are you sure?
Should have turned it around.
Should have turned it around.
Fucking hell.
So funny. What are you going to do when you make it on the big floor, mate? Hey, is it all right if I just
Can we turn the lights off and can someone get me some noise cancelling headphones?
just cancel the headphones, turn my roll around, and can I just do my toaster bar facing
Can we
that
turn the
way?
music down?
Yeah.
Just a smidge. I have autism, guys.
Hilarious.
It's loud in here.
They should have an autistic hour for
They should.
for like the big stages.
Like at Coles.
Yes, they should do that for the big stage.
Hey, in some commercial
Hilarious.
gyms, I've heard that before. They
they?
have like a like
Careful, Candice might leave us. She'll go to a commercial
Just
gym.
turn the lights
I've
off when you
heard
guys go.
something about that before.
That's cool.
They
Like in the
have
middle of the
an
day or
hour
something.
two where it's like low lighting, low noise, those kind of things.
I was just picturing when you said turn the roll around, all I could picture was everyone going,
Yeah, that's
Are
what
we
I was like. I
allowed-
didn't want to like offend anybody.
well, I feel like everyone would have been like, are we allowed to cheer for
yeah,
her? Like
yeah,
it would have
I
just
didn't want to make anyone feel weird.
well, you felt weird. No one else
That's
felt
okay.
weird. Yeah. Well, only one versus everyone
Exactly.
else.
Take one for the team.
Sacrifice. Does that all go away though once you're in it?
No.
No,
Amplifies.
it does. When I get the more tired I get, the worse it gets. Yeah.
You just see eyes and faces.
I
staring at you.
yeah, I can just feel like I can hear and see everything. I don't know. It's very weird. Like I can hear like everyone's conversations, but like not the whole thing. So then I'm like, what are they talking? Why are they talking about that? Stop talking about that. Yeah. It's,
I think
Speech
I get
bubbles.
autistic in workouts because I experience the same thing. Like I feel like, and like work, it's so interesting, and it doesn't happen in like a normal workout. Only like competition, like when you're like really trying to focus, it's like everything is trying to pull your focus.
Yeah.
Like if there's like two people just having a conversation, that's fine. But in my head at the time, it's not fine. How fucking dare you talk? Well, now I
Yeah.
can hear you. Stop talking.
Yeah.
Go away. Which makes no sense. But there's that. But I don't get triggered by like lights and other
noise.
sounds and
Music
stuff.
is a big one as well.
I get triggered by movements. People are like moving around.
Yeah. Everything just gets bigger, I think, and harder to like shut down or like block out. Yeah. I came
Like
upstairs and laid down
heightened
for a little while.
senses almost.
Yeah,
Everything's just
Just
heightened.
more. Yeah.
And then after she struggles, whereas I'm fucking
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. I had to come up here for a little while.
Yeah, Sarah's like, Candice is up in that room with the lights off, lying down. I was like,
She needs some
Okay.
deceleration time. Just leave her be.
I'm not going in there.
There's a picture of me at the end of that workout with a towel over my eyes. I was like, oh, that's when she started to fall apart. Turn off the lights.
So funny.
It's ridiculous.
What else? What did I ask you?
I don't even know.
Oh yeah, how you felt. I'll answer my question now.
Okay.
And it's a funny one for me because that's the first time I've done the open without trying to improve for the open. So that's like, this
Yeah.
is the first year where I've like not trained hard to get better.
Yeah, sure.
So like I was just mad at myself for
Yeah.
every workout. I was just like, you're a fucking piece of shit. Why didn't you train for this? Why didn't you try harder? After every workout, it's fine. But just like during, it's funny. It's really interesting. Like just how much you put on yourself for a workout. But it's just because you care. It's just because you're interested, and it's just because it's been something that I've done for so
I was
many
gonna say, it's
years.
just like what's happened
Yeah.
for so long.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be mad at myself for like the next maybe 2 weeks. And
Yeah.
then
And then
probably
you'll be
just
fine.
go back to normal.
Yeah.
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 Or I'll train hard again.
I was going to say, will that change how you go into the next year?
Well, maybe also. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Like right now, like I said, I feel quite like motivated. But we'll see. See if it hangs around.
Yeah, let it sit for a bit.
Yeah, yeah, because I do enjoy it, and I said this to Candace the other day. Like this, there's not many feelings in the world that you get that's the same as doing something that you're kind of good at, and you work really fucking hard at, and not many people can do the same. It's a cool feeling. It's a good feeling, and when you finish that, even if you don't perform the way you wanted to at the end of it, and you still put in your effort, like your best effort, like it just feels very satisfying. I think so. Yeah, we'll see.
Cool. Watch this space.
That's all.
Cool.
So we're at Open
What are you doing
2025.
tomorrow?
Going for a little one. A little one through the forest in Noosa.
How far is it?
15.
Yeah.
15 trail run with my husband, with Mr. Wilson. It's his first race in about 10 years of any kind. So it'll be fun.
Cool.
I'll
That's
see if he gets
awesome.
nervous.
Will you
We'll-
stay together for the run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said to him, I was like, if you want to go, he's like, no, if you want to go. I was like, don't start this shit. But no, we just decided we'll stay together
Yeah.
regardless of how we each feel.
Yeah. Cool.
Will
Will you listen to music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have the open earphones.
Oh, so you can still hear stuff.
And then when I talk at him, his earphones go low. Like if we talk to each
Wow.
other. So his just go down. So we can still talk if we
Cool.
need to.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. But that's up in Noosa. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
It's a part of ultra runners are nuts. Like, can't ever see me doing hundreds of kilometers in an event, but like it's the smallest event of like it goes 100k, 50k, I think. 100k, 75, 50, and then 15 or something.
Oh,
like that.
all tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's a
shit.
part of a massive event that
Right.
is all of those distances.
So everyone starts together and then the others keep going?
No.
Okay.
So I think some people are starting at like 3 a.m. So the further the distance, the earlier the start. Yeah. So we'll pass them. Like we'll
Yeah,
see
that's
them.
crazy.
Yeah. 100k. Can you imagine running 100k's in a day?
No, I can't.
The fuck. Nuts. Like when I did the last one, which was a half. Jordan always makes fun of me because I call it a half mara, and he's like, "Oh, so because you've done a marathon, some kind of marathon, you're allowed to like abbreviate it to mara." I mean, it's just easier to say. That's what they call it. It's a half mara, and he's like, "Okay, mara." But when we did that one, the people that did the full marathon were like turning around as we were starting.
Yeah.
So they
okay.
came to the
So you
21k
saw them
point.
all,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like so when I would finish, they were just halfway. and that's only 42 Ks.
Yeah.
Some people tomorrow are running 100 kilometers. Different breed.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And like, I just can't imagine the pain in the body. Like it's not like CrossFit pain is like, you're like exhausted.
yeah.
You're physically.
You can't
no.
go anymore.
This is like, you have knee pain, ankle pain, hip
Yeah,
pain.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you have a stitch. You have a headache probably. I don't know, but yeah.
Like
those-
and like blisters and like all
Yeah.
those little like,
different-
annoying.
yeah.
Ugh.
You can keep going,
Yeah.
but you just really wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts. Nuts
I
sport.
was just reading this morning. Is it the Barkley Marathon? No one finished it this year.
Oh, no one finished
No
this
one
year?
finished.
Last year was the first ever year a woman
Yeah,
finished.
no one finished it this year. They added like a different section, and yeah, even people who'd finished before didn't get through it. So
There's less from when
Crazy.
the event started, that Barkley Marathon, there's less finishes than there's been years run of the entire event,
Wow.
which is nuts.
That's incredible.
But yeah, that's a whole thing, the
Mhm.
Barkley Marathon. If you don't know what it is, look it up.
Look
It's
it
so
up.
interesting.
So cool.
Yeah, those people are mentally built very different.
Yeah,
Insane. What else?
I think that's it.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Babysitter. Callie and I having a girls' weekend.
Looking after my
I'm very
kid
excited.
while we go running through the forest.
Having a little sleepover tonight.
She's like, Mama, what's for dinner? I was like, I don't fucking know. Talk to Candace. I'm sure she's got plans for you, eh? Maybe she won't feed you.
Maybe.
Who
Just the
knows?
bachelor life.
Yeah.
Spend for yourself.
Yeah. I said to Candace, just make sure she's in bed by 9:30. She's like, I'll be in bed by then, so obviously.
No problems.
Should be fine. Becky, you have some things for us now. Is that right?
Well, yes, I do. We had before Christmas, it was in the Santa episode, I think. Was it before Santa came in? We had an Ask Us Anything open forum. So we had so many questions and we got through like a fraction of them. So we're just going to carry on some of those questions.
Oh,
now
how fun.
For a little bit.
Sure.
We still won't get through all of these, so we'll just do a few.
That's
We'll
all
do
right.
a few more.
And can we say pass if we don't want to answer?
Sure.
I have no
They're all
answer.
safe. There's a couple that follow on from what you're talking about with the open. So, firstly, what's your biggest goal currently now?
Oh, fuck. Well,
Jesus
I don't have time. Like, no, I don't have time. I don't know yet. Like, at the moment, like I said, I feel very motivated, but will it hang around? Like, because like anything, I'm not silly. I know that with anything that you're like, that you want to do, there's really hard things that come along with it. And there's a reason I stopped training really hard in the first place. There's a reason I pulled back. But yeah, I don't know. There's just been a few things that have made me think that I could put in more time. One of them being Callie comes to level 3 CrossFit Kids now, so I'm here. I could essentially, there's like 2 or 3 days a week where I could essentially split training into 2 if I wanted to. So it looks like my lifestyle could lead more towards it if I wanted it to. I just don't know if it's going to hang around and if I'm going to want to train that much. But let's just say my current goal is to enjoy training and be healthy. I'm just very grateful for the physical capabilities that I have. So just keep doing that.
Cool. Yeah, mine hasn't really changed. I would love to qualify like for an individual event one day.
Of what caliber, Candace?
Well, like semis has always been the goal, but yeah.
But now they don't have that.
Well, they do.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's just
It's
different
just
now.
changed.
Yeah.
So they changed
Yeah.
it to the top 1% worldwide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that takes you to
That's like what quarterfinals used to be, kind of like online.
Torian.
No.
Here. So semifinals, top 1% here. In their affiliates, they do 4 workouts across 1 week now. And then out of that, who goes to the games?
Only the winner, I think, or the top 2 or something. It's not that many, I don't
Oh,
think.
I thought it was more than that.
Maybe it is. I don't think it's many though.
Not many.
Yeah.
And then all of the different events like Torian, all
Yeah.
the worldwide, they all have several spots to
Yeah.
qualify from.
Yeah.
But Torian doesn't have many.
no, I think it's
Only
2.
2, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. They go to
Yeah.
the games after that. But yeah, so you're looking at hoping to do something like Torian, something like semis,
Yeah.
down under,
Yeah. I just feel like, yes.
something of that caliber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
leave it at that. Yep.
This might apply more because it will be fresh in your mind. What do you tell yourself, or what do you do during a hard workout when you think you just can't keep going?
Well, the last 2 repeats for me, I didn't keep going because mentally I was just fucking, and that like frustrates me when I bitch out. But
Maybe more in like a training sense.
yeah,
when it's
more in
still-
training. In a hard, it depends on the workout, but it'll be something small and more attainable to focus on. So let's say today in the workout I did, there was 30 snatches that had to be done before I moved on to the next thing. So every single time the bar bounced on the floor, I focused, put in my left hand on the bar, right hand on the bar, go. As soon as that right hand went on the bar, I set and went. And I didn't think, I try not to think about what's left, like the overall big number of what's to come. I just try to like micro focus on one thing, which sometimes is really hard to do, but if you can, and sometimes it'll be my breath. Sometimes I'll try to like focus on just, I don't know, if it's a thruster, it'll be like breathe at the bottom, breathe at the top, breathe at the bottom, and just try to like really get in some kind of rhythm somewhere.
Same. Same. Just like what's the next thing?
Yeah.
Don't
go too far.
don't think about it as a whole. Apart from that 25.3, all I could think about was like, you have to get
The
back on that
fucking
fucking
rower.
rower.
That's
Just, like,
honestly,
think
that
about
is
the
why
next
I could
thing.
not finish that repeat on that
You
workout.
knew what was coming for
All
you.
I could think about was that fucking row. I did not do well
So
then.
bad.
Next question.
Get it?
Sure.
What have you seen in other gyms that you are adamant you'll never do?
Oh, like other like
Ooh.
affiliates.
Yeah, I think CrossFit gyms affiliates.
Like honestly, the only thing that comes to mind for me is that frustrates me is just lack of quality of coaching. So like lazy coaching, like brief the workout, not really show anything, not really go into, it's just like just laziness. I
Yeah.
think just like, and then actual coaching. So if someone's doing something that needs to be fixed, not like helping them, not coaching them. Because if people leave here or they want to do a drop in, I want to know that they're taken care of where they go. I want to know that the coach that they're going to be under has their their safety in their hands, and they want to take care of, like they want them to move the best that they can, and not just let them rip any fucking weight off the ground and, you know?
Yeah, I think same. Just like not upholding the movement standards from CrossFit, I think is a big one. And then I also don't love across the board scaling options. Like
That's a good one.
if you're a beginner athlete, this is what you're going to do. If you're intermediate, this is what you're going to do. I love that we know our members so well that we can like individually give them what we think they need on that day.
A lot of gyms will just have that written on the board.
Yeah.
So
Like you're doing ring rows if you're this.
it's like competition, intermediate, beginner. It's like, and they have those 3 options written on the board. But like, what happens if you're in between those 2 options? That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
That.
This is like a rehash of a Snog, Marry, Kill. Snog, Marry, Kill. So you had a Snog, Marry, Kill before, or they submitted it, but they've changed the people now.
Do you mean
Like-
fuck, marry, kill?
Oh yeah, or that.
Or very
wanna
British
just-
of you.
Just don't want to make out.
Snog. Ew.
Making out doesn't feel that good. I'm too old for making out.
Got no time for that anymore.
Fuck, marry, kill. That's really hard to say.
Becky.
Sex, marry, kill.
Intercourse. Marriage, kill.
Okay, here's your options. Jay Crouch,
Oh gosh.
Colton Mertens, Roman
Krenikov.
Yes. Okay. Got those 3 in your brain.
Sorry, Colton, I'm definitely killing you.
Yeah, I'd also kill you.
I am marrying Jay and I will fuck the big man. Roman.
Yeah,
Beast.
I think same.
Jay looks marriable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Snap.
That was easy.
Share.
That was easy.
It could be for either of you. What's your next tattoo? I imagine you, but either.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
No.
Never. No more.
Why not? Just offer.
I mean, I've got like two of the smallest
Two tiny
tattoos you've
ones.
ever
You've
seen.
always
in
talked
life.
about it though.
Yeah,
You
I know,
always
but I'm
wanted
just
it.
too
No, you
indecisive.
definitely like.
I'm not like definitely, but I'm not like yes.
Yeah.
So I
'Cause
feel like that's no.
I feel like
for me.
did you wanted a big one somewhere,
Yeah,
but you
but
just
I
could
don't.
never decide
Yeah.
on what you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last one I got was really painful. It was under my arm, and it wasn't that long ago, and it still hurts to think about. It doesn't still hurt. It feels fine.
It's infected.
It's infected. It's been a year, and no, it still hurts to even think about getting another tattoo yet. So no, I don't have any immediate tattoo thoughts. Like maybe somewhere on the left-hand side of my body,
Yeah.
I would suggest.
Only on the left.
Only
If
on
we're
the
gonna
left.
take a guess,
It'll be somewhere on the left.
something on the left.
Okay, do you like partner workouts?
I love partner workouts. I love them. I love team everything.
I like being by myself, but I don't mind. Yeah, like they're good.
You'd do it.
Yeah.
You'd take part.
Yes,
You'd be
definitely.
the one going, I don't mind going on my own.
The odd number in the class.
She'll do it with me.
I'll definitely, yeah. I like them. I think you work harder when there's somebody else there, like waiting for you or waiting. Yeah. I think that's why people don't like them, hey, because they're forced to do stuff they wouldn't normally do.
They're just scared of letting their partner down always.
Or having to work that little bit more than what is comfortable. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Should we wrap it there?
Yes.
Sure.
Places to be.
I was having fun. That was fun. I was enjoying
Push
that.
my next appointment.
But yes, we can finish up there. We'll
There's
answer.
still more, so
That's right.
we can
We'll
keep
get to 'em.
going.
We'll get around to them.
Yeah.
Ask me anything.
Ask us anything. Send in your questions.
Bright spot.
Oh gosh, God, it has been a long time.
Do you wanna do bright spot from the open? Or do you want to do bright
Oh,
spot from
God.
the week?
I literally can't think of one single thing.
My life sucks.
Obviously the open, like that was amazing, but I'll pick something outside of that. I've been learning to play golf. So that's my bright spot, playing golf.
I thought you were gonna like go into further
No.
like a detail about it.
No, but I'm like, I get obsessed. I'm obsessed and I need to not be obsessed because my back hurts.
From swinging?
Yeah, I've been to
From
the
the
range
rotation?
3 times this week. I've hit over 300 balls. I need to stop.
Candace!
I know, it's bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean,
Profession
she'll probably make more money out of golf than she will out of CrossFit. There's more money to be made there.
Do you go to the driving range? Is that where you
Yes, and maybe play like 1 time a week.
go? Cute.
Cute.
She sent me a photo in her golfing outfit the other week and wrote, "Would you have sex with me?"
What is it? Polo neck.
You have to, yeah.
You have to wear a
You
polo
have
neck.
to wear polo.
Polo neck.
Yes. And
I'd-
like golf, it has to be like golf attire.
I'd wear the slutty skirts for sure.
Yeah, you would.
Have you?
Get
Have you?
chafe? No.
You haven't worn it yet.
Is squats a thing?
Yeah,
You
yep.
do squats
Yeah.
on the range?
Little dresses.
Golf course.
She'll never take me. I'll embarrass her too much. I'll wear her a skirt and start twerking in it or something. She won't
Get
like
us
it.
kicked off the golf course.
Yeah, get her embarrassed. Full of her golf friends. Sorry, I'm not cool enough to play golf. My bright spot was Callie doing the open. That was really cool, and just the kids doing the open.
Yeah, that was
fun.
very cool.
I just think it's like such a cool. It's just a cool thing, like that she has no fucking idea how lucky she is. That, like everyone's like fist bumping her before the workout, high fiving her after, like pushing her during, and like that sort of stuff. Like to have an adult give that sort of attention to a child means so much to the kid, and the adult doesn't even know how much it means to them.
Yeah, right.
And I just think that's the sort of stuff that gets kids involved and want to stay in sport, is when people who they look up to, which are all adults as a child, acknowledge them and acknowledge their hard work. I think
That's cool.
Yeah, I think it's very cool. And that's what makes our gym and lots of gyms that have, kids involved. I think it's yeah, it's life changing. It'll be life changing for them forever. The kids that do this sort of stuff. I think it's very special.
I just think it's so cool that those kids get to see their mums in particular sacrifice stuff to be here, like give up time with them or like get up early or, you know, whatever it is. I think that's so powerful as a kid to be like, this is just what you do.
Yeah.
Like you just show up every day because it's what you said you were going to do.
Yeah. I don't know if I told you, Callie was nervous for the second workout and she kept saying like, oh, I don't really want to do it. And I said to her, we were like crossing the road going to get a coffee. I was like, baby, if you don't want to do the workout, you don't have to do it. And she slapped me. Like she turned around and she goes, how dare you? And I was like, what? And she goes, of course I want to do it. And I was like, well, you're saying you don't, I'm just telling you, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. She's like, I want to keep doing it. Sorry, mate. So I think it's like that's already instilled in her.
Like
It's
you said you were going to, so you have to,
Yeah.
even when you don't want to. That's cool.
Yeah. So I think that's very cool that they get to, like you said, see that and see that their parents do that. It's very,
That's really special.
very
She
cool.
stuck to all three.
Yeah.
Even the first one, you were like, I don't know if she's gonna.
Yeah,
Even
that's
finish it. I didn't
right.
think she was
Yeah.
going to finish the.
And because last year she
time.
did one of them or two of them.
I don't even remember.
I feel like she did one and then was like, nah.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Yeah. And then the year before, we registered her for the Cub Games
Oh,
when she was
that's right.
6.
Yeah.
She didn't finish the workouts properly. I was like, this is not for you, girlfriend. But yeah, I think it's, just coming with time.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Very good.
Very cool.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Let's. Ciao.
Bye.